Hey guys, Trav here. Just wanted to give you an update on the quarry. Uh, some of you might know from my last video, I said I was going to start working on a perimeter, uh, and it's going to be taking quite a bit of my time, and it's going pretty well. And I just wanted to kind of give you guys a progress update. Yeah, so far I got this huge hole. It's going to be a 300 by 300 perimeter. For a witch hut, and then some other farms are going to move there to get them away from my base. And so far, it's pretty much going without a hitch. I'm running two quarry diggers. They're a little messed up right now because I don't have... Usually I play with an alternate to keep this stuff in render distance, so it's frozen. That's kind of what you have to do with these things, is you have to have, you always have to keep them in render, these flying machines. But I have one going through and clearing, doing the first pass. And then I have one more reaching down and doing the second pass. I think if I were to spend a little time and go through here and clean up all the water and lava and obsidian, I could get this done in 2 passes, but it's just a lot of work to take care of all the water and the lava while that thing is dropping TNT overhead. So I'm just kind of letting it do its thing and cleaning out liquids whenever I have the time, and then I'll just run one more a little bit lower to get these last blocks that were protected from lava or from water. So far going all right. It's slow and steady. For the 300 by 300 perimeter, it's going to take those quarry diggers about 25 hours to run the full distance, all the way down and back and the whole width. Now, obviously, I don't have to wait, and I don't intend on waiting until one's done to start the other. I'm only in them like eight hours or so in between. But it takes time. You know, I've got about another, I'm saying probably about another 30 hours of machine time, and then I got a whole lot of time cleaning things up. So there's still a lot of work to be done. I've got to gather up, you know, all my resources and sponges, and I gotta get rid of all this obsidian and everything. But we're starting to see bedrock. It's a huge damn hole, that's for sure. Everything's going really well. What I could do is I can take you back into my creative world, and I could talk a little bit more about the machine I'm building. I'm not going to get too in depth on it in this video, but I just want to kind of show you what is happening in a functional manner, because right now they're broken because they were out of render distance. So let me get back into my test world, and I can kind of show you what's happening. And then later on, if you have any questions, you can leave them below, and then I'll try to address that stuff later on when I have a little bit more time and when this perimeter's done. And I'll be giving another update when it's done, and then I'll start going into building a witch farm that's going to go here. I'm going to move my tree farm, and I'm not sure what else we're going to use it for. There's just so much we could do with it, and it just gives us room to do those things. So let me go into the flat world, and we'll take a look. Okay, so here we are in the my TNT test world. I'm going to show you the digger that I'm using. It's 3-dimensional. This is the sending station. This will be on one side of the quarry, and it'll slide the digger over one block and reset itself, so it could just continue sliding everything over one block. This is the return station. It's to send the TNT quarry back, and it does not slide it over. It just resets it, and then this unit moves over one and waits for it to return the next trip. So let's kind of take a look at how this works. You might have seen this in one of my older videos, but this is kind of the basic idea. This whole machine here moves over one block, so it's ready for the next go, and then this thing returns down. I've made a few upgrades in that. We'll get into that in just a minute. So let's watch this thing return. go from there. So you're going to see this thing, it's all going to start from this normal piston here, or the sticky piston here. It's going to be energized. You're going to see everything kind of move over here. Then it's into that. So just like that. We'll stop it here real quick. No easy way to stop this thing. In the survival world, I kind of had to fly, land on this machine, place some slime blocks or something, and I got to put in a movable block here to stop it. So that's the basic premise. All that I've done to it is I've kind of changed the sending unit a little bit, and I've added a TNT module on both sides. So that's what you see here. I got a TNT module on both sides. This one isn't set up with a return station because I was just testing it. But let's see it. Let's see it do its thing. So it'll dupe that way. It'll all get pushed over and it'll dupe this way. I'm not sure if this is... Yeah, that looks right. So then it'll return. So yeah, that's all that is. Just added another one on both sides. So in the survival world, I built one up. I found the highest point in the perimeter. So the highest tree, you know, mountaintop in the perimeter, and I've gone above that about 15 blocks, and that's where I've got the first one going. And then I pretty much repeated the process, but lower. So then I found the next highest point after the first digger's gone, and added one more that reaches all the way down to bedrock, because I think it's at like Y75, and TNT will fall about 78 blocks in one machine. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update. It is going well. It's slow but steady. If there's anything you guys need help with in the meantime, just let me know, and I'll do what I can to make some time to help you guys out. As always, this is Trav. Enjoy your week, guys. Over and out.